Okay, so in this problem, we can set up a fraction model again to have a visual. And our whole is 20 pints of green paint. It says Matilda starts out with 20 pints of green paint. 20 pints is our whole. She uses 2/5 of it to paint a landscape. So 2/5, okay, to paint a landscape. And then she also uses 3/10 to paint a clover. So now this is the amount left over that we do not know. Okay? Then we're given the information that she will need 14 pints for her next painting. So we don't know how much she has left that is unused. This is used. This is used. This is left over. She needs 14 pints. That's ultimately what she needs. And so we have to figure out how much paint will she still need in order to get 14 pints. So what do we need to do to figure that out? If we need to know how much more paint she needs to get to 14, what information are we missing that we need to figure out? Well, in order to even figure out how much more we need to have 14, we need to know how much do we even have left. So let's figure out how much we have left. Okay, so we can figure out how much was used. In order to figure out how much is left, we want to look at, this is the information we have, and this is the information we need. We also have the entire whole. We know this information. It is 20. Okay? So let's calculate. Let's use the math that we know using fractions and multiplication. 2/5 of 20 is this amount. 2/5 of 20 pints. And again, remember when we see of, that means multiplication. So that is saying 2/5 times 20. 2 times 20 is 40. Keep the denominator. So we have 40 divided by 5. That's the same thing as 8. And remember, we were talking about pints. 2/5 of 20 pints. So our label is pints. So this is equal to 8 pints. What about the 3/10? What does that equal? Let's figure it out. 3/10 of 20. So same thing, 3/10 times 20. 3 times 20, 60 over 10. 60 divided by 10 is 6. So we got 6 pints. Now, let's remember, what do I do with all this information here? And how can I use it to figure out what's left? Make sure you have all this on your paper and figure out, how do I figure out how much is left?